Welcome to this podcast production mini course. Over these 6 lessons, we're going to be covering topics to get you familiar with the basics of Adobe Audition, how to record import, how to do your initial cutting of your files, what layering and assembly looks like, then mixing the audio, balancing it, and then lastly, mastering it for output to your podcast production service. Now, we use Adobe Audition as it's part of the Adobe Creative Suite. We love the program. It is readily available. It is obviously a paid program as part of their suite. But if you've got the ability to get your hands on this, this is going to make a far better production for you than using something like GarageBand or a free program. There's a lot of power that is within Adobe Audition, but the key is that what we're going to show you in these 6 lessons are going to be able to make sure you know the right tools to use within here. So the first thing we need to do is we need to look at the 2 areas of Adobe Audition. There's Waveform in the top left-hand side. That's going to be where the different audio files are. So if I go ahead and I just put in here sample file, give it a name, and click OK, we'll leave everything the same. It's pretty good where it is. It's going to open up here where we can actually start to record an audio file. So we're going to do that in the next lesson when we actually record. Next is the multitrack. When I click on this, it's going to ask me to create a sample multitrack. You're not going to call yours sample. You give it the name of the actual show or episode that you're doing, because the multitrack is where you're going to be actually layering and assembling that show. True to its name, multitrack means each level here is a different track. You can then layer your audio, your music, your intros on there, any sound effects, sponsor ads, whatever it is, so that you start to blend and make that show come together. Really, when you look at it, that is the 2 main areas of Adobe Audition. One of the things that I like to also make sure is turned on is on the right-hand side of this panel is that I have a mixer here. Now the mixer is going to show me the levels that are coming in on each of these as I play back. If I don't see that, I would go to the window at the top and I would make sure that the mixer is checked on. If it's not, you click on it, it turns on, and then you can show it and move it to any panel you want on the right-hand side. So once you know that, you're really good to go with Adobe Audition. Let's go and jump into lesson number 2 next. We can start to look at recording and importing your files. We'll see you there.